Welcome back, dear viewers. If you're new here, we dissect the most memorable pitches from Shark Tank India, breaking down the business, the drama, and the one thing that can make or break a startup: intellectual property. Today, we are talking about a brand that tried to prove that you can have your protein and eat it too. The pitch, fueling the gains. We are talking about Fit Feast, a company that dared to dream of a world where protein supplements don't taste like chalky punishment. We've all been there, right? You're trying to be healthy, you mix up a scoop of protein powder, and it tastes like disappointment. Fit Feast wanted to change that. They are a D2C brand focused on making protein-based products, like protein powder, but also cookies and spreads, that are actually delicious. It's a genius idea because it taps into the massive market of health-conscious consumers who also have a sweet tooth. So, what was the ask? The founders, clearly passionate about their products, came in seeking 1 crore rupees for 6.5% equity. This valued their company at just over 15 crores rupees, which for a young, fast-growing brand in a booming market, isn't unreasonable. It's a standard, no-frills ask that sets the stage for a serious business discussion. IPR uncovered, the secret ingredient. Now, let's get to the part of the show that matters most. When you're in a crowded market like health and wellness, what sets you apart? It's not just your great-tasting protein, it's the intellectual property that protects your brand and innovations. For Fit Feast, the most critical piece of IP is their trademark. That's the brand name, Fit Feast, and their logo. A trademark is essential because it allows them to legally protect their identity and prevent competitors from using a confusingly similar name. Imagine if another brand started selling Fit Feast Fuel or Feast Fit. That would be a nightmare for their brand identity and consumer trust. The trademarks are the foundation of their brand. Beyond the name, what about their products themselves? Could their recipes or unique formulations be protected? This is where it gets a little more complex. Patents are an option, but getting a patent for a food recipe is incredibly difficult, as they often don't meet the criteria of being novel and non-obvious. However, the founders could have trade secrets related to their specific flavor combinations or manufacturing processes. A trade secret is a confidential practice or process that gives a company a competitive edge, like the secret recipe for a unique protein spread. The key takeaway here is that IP is a startup's defensible moat. Without a registered trademark, a strong brand name, and a clear understanding of what makes your product unique, a competitor can just copy your model and ride on your success. The Sharks know this, and a startup with a clear IP strategy is a much more attractive investment. It's a sign of a professional, forward-thinking business. The outcome, a power deal. So, after some back and forth, what was the final deal? The Sharks, particularly Anupam Mittal and Piyush Bansal, saw the immense potential in the brand but had some concerns about the valuation. They countered with a collective offer of 1 crore rupees for 18% equity. This was a significant increase in the equity stake, effectively revaluing the company to a little over 5.5 crores rupees. Why the massive change? This happens often in the tank. When a startup's valuation is seen as too high, the Sharks, who are looking for a bigger slice of the pie for their risk, will negotiate for a larger equity stake. Anupam and Piyush saw a great product and a huge market, but they wanted a deal that gave them a more significant return on their investment. It was a classic, we love your hustle, but we are not paying that much, move. The founders accepted, understanding that getting the Sharks' expertise and capital was worth giving up a larger piece of their company. Closing note. So, the story of Fit Feast reminds us that while having a great product is crucial, understanding the business numbers and being ready to negotiate is the key to success. And in the world of fast-moving consumer goods, your brand and your intellectual property are your most valuable assets. Don't be afraid to protect them. What did you think of this deal? Was the 18% a fair ask from the Sharks, or were they a little too aggressive? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who might be interested in the future of IPR. Because in a world full of ideas, the real game is in owning and protecting them. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay smart, and see you in the next video.
Oh, so are trademarks something like school marks?
No. It's not about marks.
What? Then why call it trademark? Call it name mark.